Hello everyone and welcome back to Tech Cloud Solution. If you are preparing for the Azure Fundamentals exam, you are in the right place. If you haven't watched the previous parts, check out the playlist for complete coverage. If you want to download the complete PDF or simulate the exam like Microsoft's real test, visit our website Tech Cloud Solution for exclusive practice material. I will give you the link in the comment section. And make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more in depth exam guides. Now let's dive into today's question. Question number 31. Which of the following services should not be considered infrastructure as a service? Select two correct options. And the options are given as SQL Server in a VM, Azure Function App, Azure SQL Database, Virtual Machine, and Virtual Network. So, in this question, you have to select which is not considered as infrastructure as a service. So, the correct answer is Azure Functions App and Azure SQL Database. So Azure SQL Database is a platform as a service and Azure Function App is a function as a service. Whereas other options like virtual network and virtual machine and SQL server in a VM comes under infrastructure as a service. Question number 32. Which of the following requires the most management of the cloud services? Select the correct options. The options are infrastructure as a service, function as a service, C, platform as a service, and D, software as a service. So in this question, you have to select the options which requires the most management of the cloud services. So the correct answer should be infrastructure as a service. So infrastructure as a service is an instant computing infrastructure provisioned and managed over the internet. IS quickly scales up and down with demand, letting you pay only for what you use. Now, look why other options are not correct as platform as a service. So, it allows you to purchase the resources you need from a cloud service provider on a pay as you go basis and access them over a secure internet connection. Then the next option, software as a service. So it allows users to connect to and use cloud based apps over the internet. Next option we have function as a service. So function as a service or Azure function is a serverless implementation provides a runtime environment to execute code written in any languages the user is comfortable. So tip for this question is that you have to look the keywords for cloud resources, most effort of management, then the answer would be infrastructure as a service. Which service is a platform that powers application insights, monitoring for VMs, containers, and Kubernetes? Select the correct option. The options are Azure Advisor, Azure Monitor, and Azure Service Health. So the correct answer is Azure Monitor. So Azure Monitor maximize the availability and performance of your application by delivering a comprehensive solution for collecting, analyzing, and acting on telemetry from several Azure cloud services, including application insights, monitoring for VMs, containers, and Kubernetes. Now, other options are not correct because Azure Advisor. So it provides recommendation on high availability, security, performance, operational excellence, and cost. Azure Advisor is not the platform used by Application Insights, nor does it provide monitoring for VMs, container, and Kubernetes. The last option, Azure Service Health. So it is not the platform used by Application Insights, nor it does provide monitoring for VMs, container, and Kubernetes. Question number 34. Which of the following describes a public cloud? The options are can be used to host public platform only and not for government platform. B. Provides resources and services to multiple organizations and users who connect through a secure network connection. C. Is owned and operated by the organization that uses the resources from that cloud. And D. Lets organization run application in the cloud or on premises. So the correct answer is B. So, public cloud is a computing service offered by a third party providers like Azure or AWS over the public internet, making them available to anyone who wants to use or purchase them. They may be free or sold on demand, allowing customers to pay only per users for the CPU cycles, storage, or bandwidth they consume. Now the other options which are not correct as is owned and operated by the organization that uses the resources from that cloud. So the public cloud is owned by cloud providers and used by organization. Then the next option lets organization run application in the cloud or on premises is incorrect. So flexibility to run the application on cloud or on premise is provided by hybrid cloud model. And the last option can be used to host public platform only and not for the government platform. So public cloud like Azure can be used by government organization also. Azure additionally provide some government specific cloud offering like Azure US government cloud or Azure Germany. Question number 35. Your organization wants to create a secure communication tunnel between its branch offices. Which of the following technologies can't be used? The options are Azure Express Route, B. Site to site virtual private network, C. Point to site virtual private network, and D. Implicit FTP over SSL. So the correct answer is D. So FTP over SSL can't be used to create a secure communication tunnel. Now other options are not correct as the following options can be used to create a secure communication tunnel between location as point to site virtual private network, Azure Express Route and site to site virtual private network. Question number 36. Which is true about Azure Load Balancer? The options are A. You must use Azure Load Balancer only if you want to distribute traffic among your virtual machines running in Azure. B. Azure Load Balancers works with internet facing traffic only. C. Azure Load Balancers works with internal traffic only. And D. Azure Load Balancer distributes traffic among similar systems, making your service more highly available. So the correct answer is D. So Azure Load Balancer provides high availability by distributing incoming traffic among healthy similar systems like virtual machines or MySQL DB. If one of system is unavailable, Azure Load Balancer stops sending traffic to it and then it redirects traffic to one of the responsive servers, making service highly available. Other options which are not correct as Azure Load Balancers works with internet facing traffic only is incorrect as it works on layer 4, that is TCP and UDP, for traffic distribution between similar resources in your virtual network, and on layer 7, that is HTTPS, to handle internet facing traffic. Next option, Azure Load Balancers works with internal traffic only, is incorrect as it works on layer 4 for traffic distribution between similar resources in your virtual network, and on layer 7. Last option, you must use Azure Load Balancer only if you want to distribute traffic among your virtual machines running in Azure. It is also incorrect as Azure Load Balancer distributes traffic among similar systems, making your services more highly available. These similar systems can be virtual machines or Azure SQL Server database or any other similar services. Question number 37. How are policies and initiatives are related in Azure? Select the correct option. The options are A. Policies are a set of multiple initiatives. B. Initiatives are a set of multiple policies. C. An initiative assign a policy to resource. And D. A policy assign an initiative to a resource. The correct answer is B. So initiative is a collection of policy definition that are tailored towards achieving a singular overarching goal. Initiative definition simply managing and assigning policy definition. Just for an example, if you could create an initiative titled Enable Monitoring in Azure Security Center with a goal to monitor all the available security recommendations in your Azure Security Center, and all other options are not correct. Question number 38. This question requires you to evaluate the text inside to determine if it is correct. An organization that hosts its infrastructure in a public cloud can decommission its data center. Select no change needed if the above statement is correct, otherwise, select the correct answer. The options are no change needed, B private cloud, and C hybrid cloud. So the correct answer is A no change needed. So public cloud is a computing service offered by a third party providers over the public internet, making them available to anyone who wants to use or purchase them. You can migrate your resources to the public cloud and decommission your data center. So other options that are not correct as private cloud. So private cloud is a computing service offered either over the internet or a private internal network and only to select user instead of the general public. In this scenario, the organization wants to decommission its data center, which can be achieved by moving resources to the public cloud. Now, the last option, that is hybrid cloud. So, hybrid cloud is a computing environment that combines a public cloud and a private cloud by allowing data and application to be shared between them. Question number 39. Which of the following term refers to spending money upfront and then deducting that expense over time? Select the correct option. The options are A. Consumption based model, B. Operational expenditure, C. Capital expenditures, and D. Economies of scale. So the correct answer is C. So, capital expenditure is the upfront spending of money on physical infrastructure and then deducting that upfront expense over time. The upfront cost from capex as a value that reduces over time. Other options which are not correct as operational expenditure. So, it is spending money on services or products now and being billed for them now. You can deduct this expense in the same year you spend it. There is no upfront cost. Next option, economies of scale. So it is the ability to reduce cost and gain efficiency when operating at a larger scale in comparison to operating at a smaller scale. Cloud providers such as Microsoft, Google, and Amazon are large businesses and are able to leverage the benefits of economies of scale and then pass those benefits on to their customer. Then the last option, consumption based model. So the consumption based model allows end users only to pay for the resources that they use. Whatever they use is what they pay for. Question number 40. Which cloud deployment solution is used for 1. Azure Virtual Machine, 2. Azure SQL Database? Select two correct options. The options are A. Platform as a service, B. Function as a service, C. Infrastructure as a service, D. Software as a service, and E. Serverless computing. So the correct answer is platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. For Azure Virtual Machine, it would be infrastructure as a service, and for Azure SQL Database, it is for platform as a service. That's it for today's Azure Fundamentals exam question review. I hope these tips and tricks help you feel more confident for your exam. And don't forget, you can download the PDF and take a real exam simulation on our websites. Check the link in the comment section. If you found this helpful, like, share, and subscribe for more in depth exam prep, and let me know in the comment how your preparation is going. Make sure to watch the next part in our AZ-900 playlist for more practice question. See you in the next one.